Good morning, Mohawk. I'm Peyton Weber. Thanks for tuning in to the Warrior Report live for Thursday, September 11th, 2025.
We're going to take, I know that we just talked on the overhead about September 11th, but we're going to take one more moment, kind of, I guess, a little bit more in person on the screen, because as teachers and as adults in the building, we talk sometimes because most all of us in the building that are adults talk about where we were on September 11th. And I remember exactly where I was, and most people would be able to tell you. But then we stop and think, for you as students, it's like World War II was to me. It's ancient history. It's something that I was not part of. So I'm just going to provide one more thing as we move through the day to think about with September 11th. So again, today we pause to remember the events of September 11th, 2001, a day that changed our country and left a lasting impact on the world. And we already talked about this, but nearly 3,000 innocent lives were lost in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania. 3,000 people that are not here anymore. And we have to stop and think about that. Most of you watching this were not yet born. It's important to understand the significance of this day, a time to honor the memory of those who were lost, the courage of first responders who risked and gave their lives. And hopefully in some of your classes, teachers are showing videos. I know that I used to always show the man with the red bandana. There's a guy, Rick Rescorla, some really inspirational stories of people sacrificing their own lives for the good of others. And the other thing is that the day after September 11th, what I'll always remember was that everybody came together. Everybody, Democrats, Republicans, it didn't matter what you believed in. Everybody came together as one. And that was probably the only really good thing that came out of all this. So 9/11 is not only a day of remembrance, but also a reminder of the values we hold dear: unity, compassion, and resilience. Let it be a day that inspires kindness and understanding in our daily lives. And that's it. The day after 9/11 was a day where everyone was kind to each other. And it happened and it stayed that way for several weeks. So take a moment today to reflect, learn, and consider how you can contribute to building a more peaceful and connected world. And I hope you do think about those things today.
Two exciting post-secondary exploration activities are available to juniors and seniors this month. One for those interested in exploring skilled trades and one geared more towards exploring college and trade school options. Check out the announcements in Student Square to see which trip is for you. Skilled Trades Expo permission slips are due Friday, so don't delay. College and career fair permission slips are due next week.
Do you love American history? Would you want to spend your summer in the forest learning hands-on about environmental science? Be sure to check out the special opportunities link on the Academic Advisement virtual office page periodically to learn about new and exciting things to do that will nurture your interests and build your college resume. There you'll find workshops, seminars, camps, and other chances to dive deeper into academic interests outside the classroom.
Trying to figure out how to pay for college? Come to our financial aid night on Thursday, September 18th at 6 p.m. in the high school auditorium to gain a complete understanding of the financial aid process. Representatives from the Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency will be on hand to answer questions.
Today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and this year's theme is continuing the conversation. Connection is powerful prevention, and anyone can play a role by reaching out. Not sure where to begin? Visit seizetheawkward.org for conversation tips.
The boys varsity golf team has a match tonight. Girls varsity volleyball has a game tonight at Beaver Falls, and boys varsity soccer plays Quaker Valley at Quaker Valley.
The sun rose this morning at 6:58 a.m. and will set this evening at 7:37 p.m. The high today is 81 degrees with a low of 50 degrees with mostly cloudy skies all day.
For lunch today, breakfast for lunch with your choice of fruit.
On a lighter note, before we finish, if you happen to see Mrs. Matier in the hallway today, wish her a happy birthday because today is her birthday.
All right, that's all for this Thursday, the Warrior Report. Thanks for joining us today. Have a great day, and as always,
Go Warriors.